Hey everybody. It's 8:30.
Right.
Okay. Well, technology was not our friend, clearly.
Yeah, not today.
But we're here and we are excited about Thriving Thursdays. I want to try to see if we can get all of our friends to tell them that we are, in fact, here, um,
Finally.
and that we're ready to go. And it's all good, right?
Yeah.
We're just, yeah, right? We got to just roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches.
We are on. All right. Hey, Ash.
Hello.
Thank you for your patience. It is Thriving Thursdays with Dr. Marsie. And Ashley and I were having some technical difficulties,
Yeah.
but we didn't drink and we didn't cuss. So that's a win. I feel like we should be blessed for that, right?
Yeah.
But this is important. And the reason why we were so persistent is because Thriving Thursdays is so important because it's not just about living, it's about thriving. It's not just about existing, not just about serving others, but it's really about how can women thrive. And so because Ashley Cruz is such a great, I've had her on Wellness Wednesdays and I just love her. And what you're doing is so important and it's people need to hear it, right? And so we're pushing through. Hey Marie, good evening. Thank you so much for joining. So I wanted to have Ashley on Thriving Thursdays because of some of the great things that she's doing and combining her passion with her purpose and her training. And so Ashley, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Hello.
Okay, so Ashley is the founder and CEO of Hairventionz. And so I want to hear all about how you came about with Hairventionz, the name, your journey to this, and what is your mission and your purpose for creating this brand.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley, as Dr. Marcy said, and I am the founder of Hairventionz. Hairventionz actually was created because a colleague of mine actually encouraged me to create a hair business. My background is in health and wellness, and I also started doing hair as a child. I didn't think that I would do hair as an adult or anything like that. I went to school. I have a master's in hair, wellness, health and wellness, in the public health background, and I just didn't see myself really getting back into hair. But when this natural movement came about, I started to style my own hair, and I was going to the job at the time where I was working, and a colleague of mine was asking about my hairstyles, like, wow, who's doing your hair? It looks really nice. And when I expressed to her that it was me, she encouraged me to start the business. Her name is Reese. If you're watching, thanks, girl.
Thank you,
For
Reese.
almost right, thanks, Reese. For almost 5 years later, Hairventionz is still going. So when she gave me the business idea, I kind of contemplated on it, like, do I really want to do everybody else's hair? But I felt like it was at the right time because my background was in styling natural hair. I do protective styles. I do braids, the twist, the crochet, all of those styles where your hair is actually protected and is not loose and flying. Um, so when I was younger, before camera and video and everything, I actually used to invent unique hairstyles. I used to write names in my sister's hair. I used to do stars and circles and all of that stuff when I had the time to really be creative. So I put hair inventions together instead of hair inventions, even though I felt like I invented these unique style. I wanted to have a unique name. So I put hair inventions together, and that's how Hairventionz was born, and that's how the name was actually created.
I
So,
love I love that. You know what I love most about that story is that another woman encouraged you.
right,
You know, we always talk about women don't do this or we don't help each other. The
right,
fact that another woman could see even something in you that you couldn't see yourself
right.
at the time, right? You weren't open to fully, right? So God sent you another woman to, plant that bug in your ear. And
Mhm.
thankfully, you really took it and ran with it. I actually didn't know you had a master's in health and wellness. So
Yeah.
I've learned so many, so many wonderful things about you. I already love you, but it's
I love you too.
true. Yeah, Megan said, I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome, right?
Oh,
So
thank
that's a
you.
great story. That is a great, great story. We have Dr. Valika Moore,
Yeah,
Megan
hello.
here. Hey, Megan. Hey, Dr. Valika. We have Miss Hines here. Hey, Marcie and hey, Dr. Marcie and Ashley. Maria,
Hello, how are
hey,
you?
guys. Hey there. Thanks for joining. We appreciate it. I know it's a little later, but this is important stuff, as you will see. Y'all don't know. I know the juice. Y'all don't know it yet. This is good stuff.
You fun.
So you have Hairventionz.
Mhm.
And one of the things I love about your business is that you actually offer like a concierge service. So tell us about what you do in terms of for your clients.
Right. So my mission is basically to improve natural hair movement by giving women a natural boost at their convenience. Meaning if they want me to style their hair in their home, I also partner with some salons to style hair there as well. So it when I thought about it, I thought about growing up. I thought about my mom, and she had three girls, and she needed to not only get our hair done, but to cook, to clean, to help us with our homework, to make sure we were at our extracurricular activities. How can you do all of those things and still have your child looking halfway decent, without fighting them? Like we had a lot of hair. It takes a lot of patience to deal with our natural hair. So by me being able to think about that and wanting to be not only in the natural hair movement, but be convenient and be basically a way that a source for for the busy woman, for the stay at home mom, for the single mom to be able to still cook and clean and get her child's hair done. So sometimes when I go up in my client's house, I do style little girls and they may have multiple siblings. So while one sibling is doing their homework, I'm styling the other sibling, and then the mom might be washing the dishes. So you can have multiple things going on at one time and still be able to have your children look presentable, have yourself look presentable, and still tackle life demands. So
Love that.
that's why I really created this business. And as I created and as it grows, I still think about how can I be unique? How can I be a support? How can I be convenient to the busy person?
I love it. You know what it reminds me of, believe it or not? Surprise, self-care, right? So I
Right.
think about like as you were setting, I was visualizing that, right?
Right.
Doing that, like how it works to get the help you need, that you don't have to be stressed out. You can have someone like yourself come in and help you. So any of mothers out there who, have daughters and you're stressed out and you're trying to figure out how to do multiple heads and cook dinner and do these things, think about this. Think that, part of your self-care can be, you know, farming some of this stuff out to people like Ashley, who number one know what they're doing. They understand they want your daughter's hair healthy. They're going to figure out how to make sure it's healthy, and make sure that none of you guys are stressed out, because we were talking and you were telling me how stress plays such a key role in how our hair is, right? So tell us about that and how you help eliminate some of that stress. That's awesome. I love this. So let me just say this first. If you're a mother, you need to reach out to Ashley. if you
Right.
if you know a girlfriend who has daughters who's not on the broadcast, make sure that you tag them, that you're sharing this, because this is real life, right? This is something that impacts a lot of women, a lot of daughters, a lot of households around hair. So tell us about the stress and how stress can impact someone's hair.
Right. Before I do that as well, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am based in New Jersey. I did start in Maryland, but I've moved up here, and I also travel still to Maryland. If you want me to come and you in a different area, we can actually set up a date and a time, and I don't mind traveling there. I also travel throughout New York City as well. So I want to put that out there when you're sharing this and when you're thinking about utilizing the services. If I'm in your area or if you would like me to come to your area, we definitely could set that up.
Oh, yes. That's what Dr. Good look. Look what Dr. Malika Moore said. Where is she located? New Jersey.
New Jersey.
But she travels.
Yes,
She
I do
travels
travel.
with clients. And that is an awesome, awesome thing that you're doing. When you believe in what you're doing, you have clients that are a good fit. You're right, you travel. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's awesome. Awesome.
Exactly.
So
So I also created an ebook. It's called Growing Natural, a guide to healthy hair and a healthier you. And I created it to intertwine my two passions. Oftentimes people will ask me like, how do you have a passion for two totally different things? They don't even go together. And that's what inspired me to write the book. I was like, wow, these people need to be educated on how overall health really can impact your hair. And just like Dr. Marcie asked me about stress is a big one. Like some of my clients have thinning hair, or some of them are experiencing hair loss. And, I try to talk to them and see what their lifestyle is like. How is their diet? How are they managing life stressors? Are they stressed? Do they believe they're stressed? And it can, result in hair loss. Even not having a healthy diet or even taking your vitamins as you should also can have thinning hair, maybe small bald spots or even just hair fall. And we don't want those things. So my brand is, the one word that I use for my brand is convenience. If I could be convenient for you, then I could help you eliminate those stressors. Things that you can't get done because there's not enough time in the day, or you don't have enough hands to help you do. So yeah.
Dr. Moore might be calling. She said, I have two girls with a lot of hair. And
I
she
love
loves
it. I love a lot of hair. You
okay.
can do a lot
I
with
have,
it.
right? Okay, Dr. Tiffany Taff is here. She said, this is so very true, Ashley. Stress kills inside and
Inside
out.
and out. Yes, it does.
So true. So
So
true. I
true.
love what you're doing. Love, love, love it. I love you travel. But what I love is that you see the whole person.
Right.
Sometimes when we go to a traditional doctor, which we should do, everyone should have a well visit, right?
Right.
But when you go to someone who has dysfunctional medicine, they understand you're a whole person. They're going to ask you those questions about your diet. They're not just going to prescribe you a pill. They're going to
Right.
ask you, are you sleeping? How's your diet? They're going to ask investigational questions to look at you as a whole person. And I love that you ask those questions. I love that it's not just, oh, let me put this chemical or let me do this treatment for your hair. It's asking questions first, which is very key. So you did the ebook,
Right.
right?
Yes, I did.
Stress. I love this whole idea of self-care and hair, right? So talk to us about nutrition and hair.
Right. So, as we know, we eat a lot of junk food, sodas, the processed foods, candy excessively. That can impact not only our health, our physical appearance, but it also can impact our hair's growth. Will our hair be healthy? Will our hair be dry and brittle? Will it be breaking off? Yes, if we don't have a healthy diet. Our diet should be colorful, right, Dr. Marcie? We should have a colorful diet. We should
Yes.
have greens. We should have the fruits. We should drink a lot of water. Some of my clients have dandruff sometimes when I see, or dry scalp issues, and I ask them what's their water intake. We should at least drink 60 floor ounces a day. That's probably like 4 or 5 bottles of 16 ounce of the Poland Spring. We don't always get a chance to do that, right? So that also can result into dry hair, dry scalp, flakiness issues. So nutrition is very, very important when we're not only growing our hair but our physical appearance as well. So we don't have these bumps and these blemishes. So we don't have the big gut, and we're not sluggish and tired. We want to be energetic. We want to enjoy life while we're still here. So we
I
need to
agree.
make sure that we take care of our bodies and our health by eating well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our diet should be colorful. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
colorful
Definitely
diet.
right. Right. Tiffany wants to know, where does she get the ebook? Where can she
So
get
the
the ebook?
ebook, I'll actually leave a link below. It's on Amazon for $10, but it's also on my website, my hair website as well.
Okay.
For the same
And so
price.
what's your website? I'll put it up here.
I'll put it up. Is www.hairventionz.com.
Okay. Okay.
Real
So
simple.
I'll put that in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or-
So the second point, while I put this on there, the second point, so we talked about all this is about self-care and hair. And
Yeah.
the first area is looking at nutrition and hair.
We talked
The
about
second area that we talked about was mental health and hair. I
Yeah.
love this part. I love what you got to say about this.
Yes. So mental health in hair. People don't think that that those two go together, or that if you're stressed out or your mindset is not in a positive state, it has no effect on your body or hair.
Mhm.
It actually really does. The more positive that you think, the more healthier your mindset is. You can have healthy hair growth. You can allow these your brain to work and to circulate and to be free and to create healthy hair growing from the root. So being able to just try to write little post-its around your house just with positive
Mhm.
affirmations daily, or just wake up and say a nice prayer, or just look in a mirror and just tell yourself that you're beautiful inside and out, and you can get this day done. You can do whatever you need to do to keep going in life, because life can get to us, and it can get us down, but we need to be our own. We need to have a strong mental in order to get over the life stressors, or to get over things that can bring us down in life. So, having a positive mental state also basically really, like, is a huge part in our everyday lives and a huge part in our overall health. So, let's just try to strive and keep our mental state in a positive way.
And also, if you have a condition that that's beyond you, right? That part of your mental health is seeing a therapist, right? We all should see a therapist, to be honest with you, right, Dr. Valika Moore? We should all go and get, have someone that we can talk to about our feelings, about things that we need to process, about stress. It should be part of a regular conversation
Right.
about mental health. It doesn't. You don't always have to be in crisis in order to go see a mental health specialist. But it is, you think about your overall health and how that affects your hair. It's like not just thinking positive, which we should do. If you're having a down day, figure out a system that
Mm-hmm.
will help build your mental up. I love what you said. I love the stickies. I love those things, understanding that everything you think, all those things you pour in, it's going to come out some way, right? So pouring in positivity even affects your hair. I love that. Love that. I love that. Um, hey, D Bowden is here. Hey, D. Who else? That's right. Yes. Dr. Blika Moore said that's right. Megan's here. Yeah, and Megan, yep, I see one too. Yeah. So it's important. It's okay. I love it. So we talked about self-care for hair as this overall theme, right? We talked about nutrition and hair. We talked about mental health and hair. And then the one that seems to get a lot of women, fitness and hair.
Yes. So, most women kind of shy away from the fitness aspect because they don't want to mess up their hairdo, or they don't want to have to keep going and washing their hair and things like that. But when we work out, we release toxins from our bodies. We get our minds going. We get our bodies pumping, and we create that circulation in our brain and our heads that we need to promote this healthy hair growth from the root. It is great to take care of your overall hair, the length of your hair, the ends of your hair, keep it trimmed. But where does our hair grow from? It grows from the root. So as long as we're releasing our body from toxins, we're staying really healthy, we're staying well, we're keeping our bodies moving, and we got great energy, we should see great hair growth. We should see vibrant hair. It should be
Yeah.
shiny, it should be bouncy, just like our energy. So don't be afraid to work out because you don't want to get your hair, messed up and things like that. Try to create a schedule where you're like, okay, 2 or 3 times a week, I know I'm going to the gym. What hairstyle can I put in my hair that is I can still wear after going to the gym, or that I don't have to keep putting my hands in my hair, or I have to wash my hair right after? What
Yeah.
can I do? Create a schedule so that you can still get your workout on and you can still look fabulous afterwards.
Mhm. I love it. I love it. So if you guys are still here, we are hearing some great information from Ashley. She's a CEO and founder of Hairventionz, and she's given some amazing tips on self-care and hair. We know about nutrition and hair, mental health and hair, and fitness and hair. So if you're here, be sure that you're sharing this. Click the share button. Just takes one click so that you can help change another woman's life, right? Supporting another woman doesn't just mean you say it. Supporting is like love, is an action word. Support another woman's health, another woman's self-care, and just let her hear this. Just put it on your page, share it, share it, share it, because you can help set another woman free. Right? I love it. I love it. Hey, Dr. Leslie Hodge. I love it.
Hey.
I love it. Megan said, braid your hair, throw in a wig, and go work out.
Yes. In
Get
that order. Look,
yeah,
she already created how she gonna get it done.
I love it, love it, love it.
Love
So
that.
make sure you guys share, because some other woman needs to hear about this ebook. You can find
Right.
it at www.hairventionz.com,
Yeah.
right? And also hear these tips, and also know that Ashley is a traveling stylist.
Yes.
So you have any woman out there, any friends out there that have daughters, trust me, they're going to be happy they got this message.
Yeah, they will. They will.
Okay, so a few more things. The first thing is you have a special announcement to make.
I do. I do.
I wanted to start with this announcement, but I figured we wait till the
That's right. Say the best for that. No.
like start with this announcement. It's so exciting.
So, I have been working on, well, me and my team have been working on a hair care line for almost a year now. And I want to launch it in the summertime. I don't have an exact date yet, but it's called Ash Hair Care. It stands for Authentic Simple Hair Care. And I put Ash because it's like my little nickname, and I just thought about 3 words in which I wanted my hair care line to stand under. And I still, simple, still under convenience. And it's going to be 3 products to start with that can actually help your hair cleanse. One is a braid and scalp cleanser while your protective style is in. So yes, you can go to the gym and do everything you want to do, and no, you don't need soap and water. You just have this spritz that I'm going to create to spray on your hair, to spray on your scalp, to get the smell out from working from the gym, or to get out the product buildup or any scalp, anything soiled on your scalp, to cleanse your scalp in between styles, and also while you have in your protective style. Because when we get protective styles, we're not on our regular hair washing schedule anymore. We have these styles in maybe for a month or two, and we still want to keep our scalp and hair clean. So that's what I would create that first product for. Then I had a shine oil in which I would we would put into promote growth, to stop the thinning and all of the issues that I explained that some of my clients had, supposed to help relieve that. And also a pomade in which you can use as a styling product for your hair. In the coming months, I'm going to be looking for 8 to 10 volunteers to actually try out. Look, to actually try out my hair products before the launch. So I would love to take names, forward it to my email, and I will send all the details on what I would like for my volunteers to do in my little beta crew.
Love
So,
it.
yeah, this is the exciting news that I had to
So
announce, and
excited.
I cannot wait until it gets here. I think I've been listening to my clients for a while now, and I feel responsible when they ask me, like, okay, now I have this styling, what's next? And I've been sending them to everyone else's product and so why not have my own that I can offer them, since I actually know what's going on with their hair. So I wanted to create a hair care line specifically, for the women who are struggling with growing their hair, retaining length, or even just knowing what to do to their hair while it's in a protective style.
So I have a few questions. First, I want to tell people, so your email address is ash@hairventionz.com. Is that
Yes,
right?
it is.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'll put that up there so you guys can see that. I also, look, I want to show you this. All ready, ready, ready. Me, Megan says me, me, me. Dr. Taff says me, me, me. Leslie Hodge says me, me, me. I'm telling you, I was busting. Y'all see why I was over here cheesing the whole time, because I knew this was coming. This is amazing, amazing. What I love about this, Ashley, is that you have, not only do you have the experience of helping women who have protective styles, but you also have the education.
Yeah.
You also have the background, so you know the science behind what it takes to have healthy hair.
Right.
So I'm telling you, I trust you fully with my hair and my scalp. So this is amazing, amazing. The other question I have is when you say protective styles, for someone who does a short and curly natural, tell me what does it mean protective styles?
So, protective style is a style that protects your hair. Your hair isn't loose or out. So,
Mhm.
this is a protective style. For example, this is actually crochet, which means my hair is protected because it's not out, it's loose, it's actually covered. So, that could count for maybe weaves, wigs, crochet styles, braids, twists, any style that has your hair covered and protected for a certain period of time. So, it's not out with the wind, it's not getting tagged or snagged into anything. Is actually taking a rest and is in a style for the period of time that you keep it in: a month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, two
Now,
months
how long do you recommend that people keep in one particular protective style and then like let it out and let it air dry or whatever, or let it do whatever?
Right. So it really depends on the style, but I would say not to exceed 2 months. If
Mhm.
you take care of your scalp and you cleansing your scalp weekly, you're going in, you're adding the oil and the moisture, you can extend it.
Okay.
But some people get a protective style and they think they don't need to do anything to their scalp the whole time. And then when it's time to take out the hair, it's all of this gook and flakes, and it's hard to cleanse their hair, you know.
Okay.
So as long as you take care of your scalp the way you should, weekly, bi-weekly, you can extend your style.
So Megan had a question. How
Mhm.
often should naturals wash hair?
I feel like natural should wash their hair 7 to 10 days.
Now let me ask
Every
you
7 to 10 days.
every 7 to 10 days. So what about the chemicals and was the parabens or the chemicals that they say is chemical free? Now some stylists say that you should have something, you need the sulfates. So you should have sulfates to really clean it. Do you think that some of those other chemicals are necessary or good sometimes, but or that you should never have them? Because sometimes is it really cleaning your hair with if you don't have it?
Right. So, once a month, I would recommend using a sulfate shampoo just to really deep cleanse your hair from all of the product you may have been using throughout the weeks. And that's so that you have a healthy scalp for new growing hair to come through. So sometimes if we're just washing with the sulfate free shampoo, we are cleansing our hair, but we could still be leaving some type of residue on our scalp, which could trap some of our hair follicles from growing through, and we could see the slow growth. And that's when the balding or the thinning starts to happen, because now our hair is trapped in from being packed with so much buildup. So that's why the sulfates is really good with deep cleansing your hair. Some people even do a bentonite clay mask, and which is just like doing a mask for your face to get all the impurities out. That's what you would do for your hair and your scalp. And once that's done, you can actually see a change in your hair. Like the curls pop really nicely, it's shinier, it's
What's that
easier
called?
to manage. Yeah.
What is it? What's it called?
Bentonite clay.
Okay.
You're right. You could do it on your hair and on your face. I
Okay.
had a picture actually on my Instagram that showed that I used it on my face and my hair at the same time. Yeah. To deep
Oh,
cleanse.
good.
Yeah. Deep cleansing is your best friend for naturals, especially if you're doing wash and goes and you putting product in your hair every other day, or if you're doing twist outs and you putting product every 3 or 4 days to retwist your hair. That product is building and building and building, and you want to make sure that at least once a month you're starting with clean, fresh hair to do your next style. So,
That's what I'm like, girl, this is some good stuff.
so I could see the next question. What
Okay.
if you have braids in your hair? Is it still 7 to 10 days? I believe you can do 7 days. Once a week, you should be doing some type of cleansing to your scalp. You don't want to overdo it because you do have a protective style in, and sometimes there is chemical in the hair. So, with you constantly wetting and trying to cleanse your scalp, you could be merging the two, and that's not the greatest to do. So, that's why I'm even creating like a spray to just get in your scalp. So, we're not merging the two together unless you pre-wash your hair, which you can soak it in vinegar, and then you won't have that issue if you do choose to wash your hair together with the protective style.
Wow.
Right. People don't know all of that.
Bentonite, am I saying it right? Bentonite clay.
Bentonite clay. Yes.
Okay,
Look,
now.
she know it. Yes, Dr.
All
Tiff.
right, now, too. Don't be keeping these secrets, Tiffany. We need to know this now. You should have been said that on the.
Yes, that's a really great ingredient.
I love it. I love it. So if you guys are just joining, please, please, please go to www.hairventionz.com and order that daggone ebook for $10. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's a
Love
really
it, love it,
easy
love
read. Yeah.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
Um,
Easy read.
that's why I saved the best for last. I love that. I love that. I love that. So we already talked about where to find you, but we'll say it again. So go to, you can send Ashley an email. Oh, I can send you a smiley face too. Ashley an email at ash@hairventionz.com. And you can, she just shares, drop the bomb, drop the mic, told us about this beta testing that she's doing. Her and her team have been working for over a year to create a product line with authentic, simple
Hair care.
hair care.
Ash.
Right. And yes. We don't know where she got the name from. She just I love that ad. But she's looking for 8 to 10 beta testers for this product, absolutely free to try it for what 8 to 10 weeks. Is that what you're thinking about?
Yes, about 8 to 10 weeks.
And take pictures and just be a part of her community. And that is awesome. She has a master's in health and wellness,
Yes.
Years and years of experience since being a child.
Yes, 9 years old. 9 years
Caring for
old.
hair and being and understanding what women need, right? Convenience. We talked about 3 great ways to have self-care and hair, and that is nutrition, mental health, and fitness. If you guys didn't catch it on live, make sure that you are taking a look at this video because she is dropping some serious knowledge up in her. Okay? If you're here, make sure you're sharing this because I'm telling you, this is some good stuff. If you know a woman that has a daughter, she needs this video on her timeline. Okay, so share it, tag her friends so that they can get this information. And thank you, Ash. Okay, we're going to email you. We know your website. Tell us about it. We know your social media. What is it?
Hairventionz. Basically, everything is Hairventionz. Facebook is Hairventionz. IG is Hairventionz.
Okay. Well, make sure that you like her on all platforms.
Please.
Instagram, Facebook, everything. Twitter, Hairventionz.
Right.
we're fancy with our words. So let me Ventionz with a Z.
Yes.
Hairventionz. That's it?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So we can find Ash. All right. Oh, so wait. We got another question that came up. Last Friday, my hair texture went from kinky to curly to straight. I'm so hurt. How can I restore my hair?
Just bring back memories. This happened to me probably the first year I was natural. So, it's going to take a while to restore your hair, but what you need is a protein treatment because when you went through that the silk press process, sound like a tongue twister, right? You actually started to break the bonds of your hair shaft, so it actually started to smooth it out. So in order to make it spring back up, we need that protein. So you can either make a home protein, which would be mayonnaise, honey, and egg, or you can go to the store and buy Aflogy. I don't know if you heard of that, but they have a 2-step protein treatment, and you will have to probably use that. They normally say 6 weeks, but you could aim for 4 because what your hair just actually went through kind of like a chemical process, but with heat. So you just need probably a protein treatment. You have to be consistent with it, and you can see the change happening, but I think it will take a while. Yeah.
Oh, but guess what?
Unfortunately.
Ashley Travels. Were you on here? On here when we heard Ashley Travels.
Yeah.
So if you need some help, email her, inbox her, and get the support that you need and get the advice that you need. Oh, look at this cord been on my shoulder the whole time. Get this support. I was wondering, like, what's on my shirt? Get the support that you need. Thank you. That was a great question. Great question. Thank you for asking that.
Yes.
See.
It's been a year. I don't know if she's seen any improvement within the whole year.
Last
She said
February.
last February.
Oh,
Yeah, but
yeah.
the protein treatment definitely should help you.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That girl knows what she's talking about.
I had to figure
The
that out.
knowledge.
Yes.
All right, I think that's it, Ash. You have
All
anything else
right.
to say?
I thank everyone for tuning in. I hope the information that I provided to you guys was very, very helpful. Please don't forget to follow me on IG at Hairventionz and Facebook, and also email me if you have any additional questions after this video. I hope
Yeah.
everyone has a great night. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dr. Marcie, for having me
Thank you,
again.
everybody, for your patience tonight. I told y'all this is going to be a good one. Make sure you share this video. Make sure that you are, supporting Ashley, right? Because she got some great information, and so many people need to hear this. And so many people just think, oh, I can't work out because of my hair. That's not the case, right? And so many people are not connecting what they eat with how their hair looks, right? Your scalp is skin. And if you're
Right.
not eating well, you're stressed out, it's affecting you. And
Yeah.
so this information that Ashley has given it's life-saving, and people need to know this. So I'm thankful. I'm so excited to have you here. I love your energy. I appreciate you, your patience. Me and Ashley been on the phone.
Yeah.
We've been trying to work this thing
Right.
out.
Technology.
Technology
Technology.
did not work today, but
Right.
we pushed through, and
We
we're
did.
here, and you're here. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Leave a comment, right? Listen, leave a comment, and then share.
Share.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you,
Good
Hairventionz.
night. You're
Okay.
welcome.
Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Marcie.
Bye, honey.
Bye.